Libra, welcome back to my channel. This is your love reading for the month of July. I'm running a bit late as usual, so I apologise for that. I just like to say a big thanks to my likes, my subscribes, my comments. Really appreciate the support, never take it for granted. We're just going to be doing the normal spread. This is going to be your energy at the top. This is going to be the other person you're involved with or you're thinking about. And your bottom row is going to be the outcome for the month. So when I was tuning into your energy, Libra, I was getting the song by the Water Boys, I think it's from the 80s, called The Whole of the Moon. And the lyrics that really stood out for me was too high, too far, too soon. So I don't know if it's too soon for you to make your mind up or it's too far for you to go on any longer with a situation, or it's too high, it's like out of reach, okay? And the other lyrics that stood out was you saw the whole of the moon. So it's like it was some sort of, well, moons to me translate to lies, okay? So it could have been someone seen it for what it was, okay, seen what was in front of them. It could have been some sort of mystery, some sort of lie, something that was unknown before, okay? So that's what I was picking up with straight away. Okay, now I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. You've got the Knight of Cups, okay, so you could be rushing in or someone could be rushing in with an offer of love, okay? This is going to be quite emotionally fulfilling as it is to do with emotions, the cups, but they are coming in to offer the cup of love. We can see here the horse is ready for action, it's not sitting idle. So I think someone is going to make a decision and going to offer something in regards to love. So let's have a look at your first card. Your first card you've got is the Magician. So you've been trying to manifest something in regards to love with someone. You've got all the tools at your fingertips, but you are trying to manifest it, okay? This can also indicate that you're being a bit of a trickster. Maybe you are playing other people. Maybe you're talking to more than one person. You're being a bit tricky with your communication. You're maybe not on balance, and this is why maybe it's unobtainable what you're trying to manifest. The next card you've got is the Eight of Cups, which tells me that you are turning your back on something that does not any longer fulfill you emotionally, okay? Again, the moon, there seems to be a lot of moons in this scenario. So again, the moon to me translates to something not being seen, some sort of mystery, some sort of secret, okay? Something's going to come out. He's turning his back on something that's no longer emotionally fulfilling him, and he is looking off into the future to see what is coming his way, okay? Now this card is looking at the next card. The next card you've got is the Hierophant. Now you could be dealing with a Taurus or you could be taking this energy on. The Hierophant talks about someone who is the head of like an establishment. It could be some sort of spiritual practitioner you could be going for advice from. Could be some religious minister or someone who is the head of some sort of religion or who's heavily involved in religion. It could also mean that you want to go about things traditionally, you want to go about it the right way when it comes to love, that you know you want to go through the right processes, you're not rushing into anything, you want to take your time, weigh up the pros and cons like you do on your scales, you want to keep the balance and you want to do it the proper way. Now your love energy for the month of July, Libra, is finances and career. So this is playing a big part in regards to love, okay? Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, okay? So maybe you're just working so hard that you don't really have much time for your other half, or you could be just working on maintaining a balance between work life and love life. Now the other person's card that they've got is the Four of Pentacles. Again, there's a moon in this one as well, so this could denote something in their past or their current situation where something's come to light they didn't know about before. They are hanging on tight to something, and I really want to say they're hanging on to something or someone from the past, okay? Because he's looking to the left, and when I see cards looking to the left on this spread, I always interpret the past, okay? So this person is hanging on to something from their past, okay? So it could be something that they're not quite getting over, some sort of secret that was revealed, but they're hanging on to it. They're finding it hard to let go of that energy at the moment. They've got the death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but you could be dealing with any sign. So the death card talks about ending something. So this person who's maybe been hanging on to something from the past is now ending that energy. They're maybe being able to let go of that this month. This is probably going to be a transition period for this person. So they are just letting go of whatever's been kind of holding them back from love or something in their past that's kind of just been playing on their minds, okay? It could be a Capricorn. You've got the Devil card next, so they have some sort of toxic situation. The other person you're dealing with, they could have an addiction. They could be dependent on one person too much. They could be overspending. They could be drugs, drink, alcohol, gambling, sex. It could be anything, but they're attached to this sort of toxic situation, okay? So that's something that they have to kind of conquer. But when it comes to love, they do feel that there is some sort of chemistry between you. So we can see here there's a genuine bond within this card. They don't really have eyes for any other. The man is has a protective hand over her shoulder. And they feel that there's a strong magnetic attraction between you and them, okay? So what is the outcome going to be for the month? Again, another moon in this card. This is the moon card. A lot of moons in this reading. You could be dealing with a Pisces. This is the Pisces card. Okay, it could denote to. The moon to me, again, it talks about mysteries, some sort of secret coming to light that wasn't known before. Something's going to come out, okay? That's going to lead you to make some sort of choice. You have got a fork in the road here. One could be a fire sign, one could be an air sign like yourself. Doesn't matter what sign it is, you're going to have to make a decision on which path you want to go down. What route looks more attractive to you than another? You've got the Hanged Man, okay, so you are feeling a bit of stuck in a rut with this. Maybe that's to do with the decision that you have to make in regards to love for the full month of July. We can see him here, he's kind of stuck, there's no movement, no forward movement within this card. But the thing is, if he got up, he could probably get out of this situation, okay? So it could be a mental thing where you're feeling mentally stuck. And he's looking at the free yourself card, so he does want to move forward, he does want to free himself, but at the moment he's at that point, for the outcome for the month, he's feeling a bit stuck, but he knows he has to free himself, okay? See this unicorn in the pen, the unicorn is big enough to jump over the pen, okay? And it says it's time to take back control of your life, okay? So you are maybe being restricted, Libra, by your mental barriers, okay? And you might be fully aware of that, and you are trying to free yourself, okay? And it's maybe your mental process is making it bigger than it actually is in reality. So what advice and guidance do you have for the sign of Libra? Orchestra Spirit, can you give me one card for the sign of Libra? What do they need to know in the month of July in regards to love? Not too many. Can you just give me one card, please? Orchestra Spirit, one card for the sign of Libra. July. I'm going to go for that one. Alright, the card, excuse me, the card that you've got is Catch Your Breath. And that's just taking a moment to take stock of what's going on around you, okay? And really contemplating what the best move forward for you is, okay? She's hanging on to the tree, so she's looking for that time out to maybe give her a wee bit of extra support and time to make her mind up, okay? Libra, you're not very good at making your mind up very quickly. You kind of go back and forth, back and forth. What advice or guidance does Libra need to hear in regards to love for the month of May, please? The month of July. Now, I wonder if something significant has happened in May, because I did say that. So maybe there is something that's been you're trying to catch a break from since May, this May or last May, in regards to love. So have a think. You can leave a comment if that resonates. Right, that's the one that jumped out there, Merlina. There's a real surprise knot. So we can see her here. It's a beautiful card, okay? There is the yin and yang. This could be some sort of Gemini you're dealing with. It says you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So I did say with the Hierophant that you might be seeking some sort of advice or some sort of guidance from a spiritual. I'm going to give you another one. Right, this is popped out. You've got Maya. Schooling, study and education help your life purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process, okay? So to become not so confused, it's about really researching, okay, before you make your mind up. As I said, you're trying to keep the balance with the scales. You're not sure what to decide, and sometimes when you spend that time as a Taurus, I know this, if you spend that time waiting to decide patiently, weighing up your pros and cons, the opportunity is gone. Okay, so don't be too late with that.